Brighton, which was earlier known as Brighthelmstone, is as old as the Norman conquest 1066. Here is a picture of Brighton as a peaceful little fishing village in 1780. The people in the fishing village lived in little streets that we call today the lanes, and they are from around the 16th century as of the 1700s, and there are a lot of beautiful little streets with some wonderful shops where you can buy something to eat, something to drink, jewellery, porcelain, clothes, anything you want really. George IV decided that Brighton would be a good place to spend a holiday, and so he built himself a holiday home. He liked drinking, eating, having a lot of girlfriends, and he spent a lot of money. The next picture shows a cartoon, a caricature of George. He was not very popular because he spent so much money. And here is George IV, who looks as if he has a very good diet. Also, his doctor said that a holiday house in Brighton by the sea would be good for him because he had gout, gicht, and that is very painful. But I think he also needed to eat and drink a little bit less. His holiday house was the Brighton Pavilion, built between 1787 and 1820. He wanted something that looked oriental, a little bit Indian, a little bit Asian, and this is what the famous architect John Nash designed for him. Inside, it is beautiful, and you can have wonderful visits to the museum and look at the rooms. There is a really, really big kitchen where they could cook food for 100 people. This is Brighton today, a view of the coast seen from the sea. Brighton has many things to offer for people who want to travel. This is the marina, which was built in the 60s and 70s. It is not a natural harbour. It is a man-made harbour, and you can leave your expensive yacht here, and there are also restaurants and shops all around the marina. You can travel out to the marina on the Volks Electric Railway, the first electric railway in Britain, designed by a man. His parents were German. His name was Volk, and he gave his name to the railway. It's the Volks Railway, and it runs very slowly along the edge of the beach as far as the marina, and it is a pleasant little trip. Of course, everybody visits Palace Pier. Here is a picture of Palace Pier in the night, and you can see all the entertainments that you can enjoy if you go on the pier at night. The entrance to the pier is free. You can stay for as long as you like, and you can eat and drink and enjoy the amusements on the pier. The I-360 is a thrilling ride. You go up very, very high, and if you are very, very daring, you can go and stand outside, but I don't know if that is something for us. Inside the I-360, you have some amazing views. You can see a long, long way in all directions. Brighton has a new swimming pool. It's heated, it's outside, and it's right by the sea. And if you are a serious swimmer, this is the place to go and do your training. It's called the Sea Lanes Swimming Pool. If you like walking, there is a very pleasant walking trail from Winchester to Eastbourne that you can walk. It's the red line on the picture, and it's very nice out in the country with beautiful views on both sides. Here is a view taken of the South Downs Way, the hiking trail, and notice the white cliffs, the chalk cliffs, for which this area is so famous. Brighton is only 76 kilometers away from London, so in the summer many people come down to enjoy the sea air, the beach and the water. Here is a view of Brighton Beach. Unfortunately, this is not sand, it's stones, so it can be a little bit uncomfortable to walk on and to sit on. Brighton had at one time 2 piers, but the second pier, the West Pier, had a big fire in 2003. They have left this skeleton of the pier to remind people what it once looked like. Now all that you can see are the bare metal parts, and they're all black from the fire. Brighton also has a racecourse with fairly frequent races. You can go and watch the races, you can bet your money, and perhaps you win and perhaps you lose. I hope you enjoyed this short tour around Brighton. It really is an interesting place to go and visit. Thank you for watching.